Welcome to The Coffee Grind with the Denton Chamber of Commerce, powered in part by Classic of Denton.
Good morning, Denton. My name is Travis Veselka. I'm the Director of Membership and Marketing for the Denton Chamber of Commerce. And with me, as always, is my trusty co-host.
Good morning, Denton. My name is Randy Skinner, and I serve on the Chamber Board. And as a member, I represent Denton County Friends of the Family.
And you're watching the Chamber Coffee Grind, where
and we have so many guests today.
We do have so many guests today.
I love it.
We're recording live from the DentonRadio.com studio.
Yes.
Inside the Discover Denton Welcome Center on the Square. We're here to keep you up to date with what's happening in the business community, but we're also highlighting featured initiatives and events from the Denton Chamber of Commerce. And today we're going to be talking with the Denton Community Theater. So we have a couple of special guests here, and we'll let them kind of introduce themselves.
Yes.
So we'll start with Mike.
I'm Mike Barrow. I'm the managing director for Denton Community Theater in the Campus Theater.
Awesome. Thank you.
And
Welcome.
what's the show that you're directing right now?
Well, I'm not directing.
Oh,
I don't
you're not
direct
directing.
the shows.
I thought there
directs.
was two directors in this room, but there's only one director in this
No,
room.
he
My
is a
title is
director.
director, but I don't direct the shows.
Got it. You direct everything.
I just get all the credit. So
Oh.
that's, yeah.
Okay.
Right?
He's sitting in the good
But
seat.
then you're directing one
Yes,
of the
ma'am.
shows.
Theater
Tell us
been
about
allowed.
your roots.
We are finishing up our 48th
That's
consecutive
incredible.
season.
Wow.
That's awesome.
It really is. And
That's
when you look
impressive.
at community theaters across the country,
Mm-hmm.
you find very few that have that kind of a record, that especially
sure.
consecutive years. You have
Sure.
a lot of community theaters that have come and gone over the
Yeah.
years, but we have consistently been able to have a season every year now for. We're entering our 49th season in
That's
September,
amazing.
so we're very excited that we're about to celebrate our 50th year.
Bravo.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Snaps
And
to y'all.
And of course, we've been at thank you. And of course, we've been at the campus theater since 1995, since the renovation took place there, and that's been our permanent home. And we've been lucky enough to be the caretakers there and,
Yes.
and the company in residence. So
Do you love it?
we absolutely love it.
That's awesome.
It's a
you
great facility. So if any of you out there have never been to a production, then you're missing out. Because I swear everyone that goes, you leave there going, that was community theater. It is so impressive.
Yeah.
So what are some of the opportunities that people have to look forward to go and see upcoming?
Well, of course, our show that
What are y'all going to do with the ruby slippers?
Is how they disappear.
Or, I mean,
So
Will they
Yeah.
be classic? Will they be something different?
They're classic. They're the
Okay.
classic ruby
Thank
slipper.
goodness,
Yes.
because it just throws my whole equilibrium off. Like,
gotta
you
have the
know,
glitter.
like the little girl in me is like,
Right.
what's happening? There's a panic attack. Like,
Yeah.
They're
keep
there.
it classic.
We're
okay.
even going to have the sparks when the witch tries to touch the ruby
That's
Oh,
slipper.
awesome.
I cannot
It will
wait.
be
Okay.
Very
it's
cool.
Really cool.
So
really cool.
when does it opens this weekend?
it does. It opens
Okay.
Friday night.
Friday night.
So how do we get tickets? Tell us the deets.
Website, dentoncommunitytheater.com. You can call the campus theater box office.
Okay.
Might know that.
940-382-7014.
Okay.
Perfect.
Extension 1.
Nice.
And I imagine this one probably would sell out, right? So
We are
the
well on the way,
Yeah,
so
the
if you
likelihood
want-
of being able to get tickets at the door is slim. So y'all want to go ahead and do it
You
now.
really want to get your tickets
Yeah.
in advance.
And the tickets, I'm sorry to get nitpicky, but the tickets are purchased by the seat number, right?
This is correct.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not a general seating sort of situation.
Right, and we have children's tickets. So children under 12 are $10. Students are $15.
Oh, this is such a bargain.
Seniors
And-
62 and over are 18, and adults are 22.
That's
so
awesome.
it really
That's
is. And I mean, when and again, you spoke of the quality a while ago, Randy,
Yeah.
and of course I'm biased, but we hear that more than anything else. Especially when we have somebody new come to the theater, as they're exiting, they're just, I can't believe this is what I came to see. We
Yeah.
were expecting a
quality
community
production.
theater
Yeah.
production,
For $20.
and
That's amazing.
So,
And it's impressive.
well, and it's so important to us, and it always has been, always will be, that we remain a community theater, and that's, I think, what makes this even more impressive.
Yes.
All of our auditions are open to the public. There's no pre-casting. There's no professional actors, professional directors. This is all our community that puts these shows on, and it's just like you said, it's amazing what we're able to do there.
Dentonites are incredible people.
Yes,
Just
they
gonna
are.
put that out there.
Yes, they are.
They're very talented.
And then
So
when
then-
will The Graduate be opening?
It opens September the 14th.
And is that the next show then?
That is.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Could we be any more
Any-
opposite?
Anything,
Oz graduate.
anything special that we can look forward to or
Yeah. Yeah.
Numbers for auditions that are incredible. I mean, I think Wizard of Oz, you guys had 100 and
Oh my God.
The most that
yeah.
we had over 100 for the Wizard of Oz for Heathers, which was the spring musical. We had 170, I think it
wow.
was.
Yeah.
Oh
This
my
is-
goodness.
This is really encouraging information
Oh.
that needs to be available to people. Like,
well,
Yeah.
you know, we bring, and this is why we love being a part of the Chamber of Commerce and a part of downtown. Denton Community Theater alone brings about 15,000 people a year down to the
gosh.
square.
Wow.
And you know, we love to tell people that
Yes.
those
Yes.
people all like to eat, they like to drink, they like to shop. They
Oh,
you know,
yes.
so it's so important to us to remind everybody how important the campus is.
yes,
And,
you're an
it's-
attractive. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like
Staple.
a point of interest.
Yeah, I mean, just a staple of the
we like to say
community.
we're an icon. We're,
Oh, yeah,
we're-
that's
I'll go with that.
That's a
Denton
much
icon.
better,
Yeah.
much better word choice than
Totally.
whatever we
I don't
came
know, my
up
long
I
with.
was
string.
going to
You know,
say
That's a good
anchor,
word.
but that's probably
Oh,
not good.
anchor.
Well, that's
Anchor.
not a bad one either.
Anchor's
You know,
good.
usually when people talk about the, you know, what do people think of when they think of downtown? They the courthouse and the campus theater
so
marquee,
true.
and
Yeah.
so
Totally.
we're very proud of that, and we love, you know, the fact that people know that. So
Yes.
we were talking this morning when we came in here. You see the campus image on so many things.
Yeah.
And it's like on one hand you go, you know, we probably ought to start figuring a way we can charge royalties on that.
Right, make
but
some
on
money.
the other side, it's like you can't buy that kind of advertising, and,
Right.
and you love the fact that people want to do that.
Yes.
So
It's
we love to
Denton's-
see it.
it's
That's right.
Denton's
It
theater.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And
It
people
is.
wanna
It
go
is
take
Denton's
photos with it and
theater,
stuff, yeah.
and it's we truly believe that, and that's the way we run it.
Yeah. And there's a Walk of Fame stars out in front
Yes.
type of thing.
Those sidewalk stars, the majority of those sidewalk stars were purchased back between 90 and 95.
Uh-huh.
And each one of those stars represents a $10,000 plus donation to the original capital campaign. And then in the last couple of years, we have sold about 10 new stars. And we also, you'll notice out in front of the marquee, we have what we call the supernovas, which are the big stars out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And of course, we've got the Diane and Phil Gallivan out there. Point Bank has
Of course.
a supernova, and Frenchie has
Oh.
Frenchie and Terry.
Frenchie.
Yeah.
We all have a supernova out there, and we still have one spot left. We have one supernova left. So
Maybe
Well,
we need to save up.
and
Good idea.
yes, we'll
the
put our
coffee
names on it.
grind.
but that's another thing people need to know, and I'm sorry, I'm going to let them talk
Do
just
it.
a second.
Yeah.
But I get started, and it's hard to stop me. The original capital campaign raised $1.8 million to renovate that theater from
That's
the
awesome.
movie theater that it was, where a lot of us grew up going to movies, and into the performing arts center that it is today. And so it was, and the majority of that was local. Was
That's
local
incredible.
businesses and
What a great
individuals.
endeavor.
That's impressive.
Yep.
Awesome.
So, what's something that you guys would want to share with our viewers out there about the community theater that maybe they can't just go read on the website?
Or something interesting you might not have known
Yeah.
before you got involved.
Well, one of the things that might not be interesting to anybody but me, but we were talking about new people coming in at auditions and stuff, and welcoming them, and then all of a sudden those new people are not new anymore.
Oh,
In
right.
other words, they keep coming back.
Yeah.
We've got some of our best volunteers I know that started, but like Jessica, for an example, she started with us when we did Lion in the Winter like 3 years ago. She is like a main staple now. She's an incredible
That's
volunteer
awesome.
and everything. So that's one of the things that I like the most about our theater. And I
So
call it
a
our
true
theater because it's home.
community
It
happening.
is. It's
Yeah.
home. It's our home theater.
That's beautiful.
It's lovely.
And people are not only volunteering to be actors and part of the cast, they're doing lighting and set and costumes,
Backstage.
everything,
Yeah.
right?
Every level.
So there's a
front of
place
house,
for
back
anyone.
of house, everywhere. We have volunteers every week. There are every show that help us with will call at tickets, ushering.
Yeah.
RSVP is one of our great volunteer
sure.
groups. They
They're
usher nearly
fabulous,
all of
yeah.
our shows. And
That's
I
awesome.
started selling cookies back in '86. That
that's
was my
right.
first thing when I started
and now,
ushering.
and now here you are,
That
Mrs.
was
Robinson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
look at where
Selling cookies,
look at where
that's for
cookies have brought you. That's
Oh gosh. So if somebody was interested in volunteering, is it just sort of like an open call? You can just sort of say, "Hey, I'd like to volunteer," and get
yeah.
on
You
board?
can come by and talk to us anytime or call.
Okay.
But the absolute best way to volunteer is to look on our website. You'll find when we have our auditions. And even if you don't want to be on the stage, come to the audition, fill out an audition sheet, let them know on there that you
And
want to
say
be
where
part of
you
the
wanna be.
crew, or even that you want to learn.
Yeah.
And it could, because every show we've got at least 2 or 3 people that we're actually somebody's teaching them how to run that spotlight or how
Yes.
to work on the
Cool.
light board or the sound board, or just be part
Like
of
an
the running crew
apprenticeship
backstage.
kind of thing.
Yes,
It is.
absolutely. And like Connie said, those are the people that, you know, they just automatically become part of the family.
They do.
And,
It
and
is.
So,
That's
cool.
So we have them come back
Familial.
time after time, and it's the most answered or asked question we get. How do
Yeah.
I volunteer? And sometimes it's the hardest because we don't always have a show going right then.
Right.
But anytime somebody can come by and say, "Hey, if you're building a set, can I help? Can I help build a set? Can I help paint?"
Yes, I'm sure.
Whatever-
the answer
whatever
is
there
yes,
might be.
you
Can you
can.
run our
Yeah.
soundboard?
To be honest,
Oh,
that sounds like a lot
that's
of
a big
fun.
one.
Oh, it's a
It is.
blast.
It
It's
sounds
a
like a lot of
blast.
fun.
Very good.
What's the website?
Website is DentonCommunityTheater.com.
And there's Facebook, Twitter. I mean,
Absolutely.
wherever.
Instagram.
Your
Find them
Instagram.
everywhere.
Okay.
We're
Denton
out there
CommunityTheater.com.
everywhere.
Or just like roll up in front of the campus theater.
Yeah.
Come knock on the door.
That's right.
Do it.
Somebody's in there.
Right now, we are in the throes of our season ticket sales for
Perfect.
the 49th season.
Okay.
Also, our membership. We
Okay.
we depend on our members and our advertisers and our show bill, our business partners that we have. We have about 50 business partners that just come back year after year after
Fantastic.
year, and we appreciate
Those are
them
good supporters.
so much. And we find that our crowd loves to support those people. You
Awesome.
know, the people that
Of
support the
course.
theater. So
What
That's
does a membership start at? I know there's
membership
different
start
levels.
at $25.
All right, everyone.
That's
$25.
$25. We can all afford to
absolutely.
invest $25 into the
And
community
at
theater.
$50,
Okay.
you get the DCT membership card.
Well,
And there are 10 local restaurants, downtown restaurants
Okay.
on the back of that card that offer discounts.
That's
Oh.
cool.
So you
Cool.
can get your $50
Yeah.
back like
Totally.
that. It's,
Instant
wow.
hurt.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
So Caleb, we'll be looking forward to seeing you Friday at the.
Well, you won't see me.
we,
I
well,
hope.
we won't. Well, do you not come out after or like before and say a few words?
If Mr. Barrow's not there,
Oh,
I have
okay.
to. But
You're
he-
the backup.
I'm the
You have
backup.
to.
You're like
right?
fine with that. Are you more of like you're fine like being behind the scenes?
I'm
with
actually
the
an
crew?
actor most of
He's
the time.
really
Are
good
you?
in front of.
that's-
He's
that's-
so
What
good on
what
stage.
is the most recent thing that you've been in that?
Well, we were Calendar Girls, but feature, I guess, bigger role was God of Carnage at the
Okay.
Black
Yeah.
Box.
We could
Oh,
do that.
Amazing
wonderful.
actor. Both of these people,
Yeah, that was
I just can't say enough about
Well,
how
we
talented.
will look forward to the next role that you're in after
you. Thank
you're
you very
directing, and
much.
of course we'll look forward to seeing you and Mrs. Robinson. We'll try to
Gonna see a
not
lot
yell
of
at you from the seats. Be like,
Stay the
hey!
I'm gonna go do some more crunches. Okay.
Well, this has been fun. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for joining us today.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
Thanks for
us.
asking us.
We're going to do some announcements, so don't go anywhere.
Yes. What do we got?
All right. So, like I said earlier, we try to keep everybody up to date with some business events and things going on in our community. So we have a tech career fair with NCTC, and it's going to be at Stoke. And if you are in the tech field looking for a new job, or you are a business who is looking to find someone to fill a position that is tech related, there is a tech career fair happening tomorrow, starting at 6 p.m. at Stoke. You can find more information on the Denton Chamber calendar online at denton-chamber.org, and you can go to events and click on either of those two calendars there.
We also have coming up chamber-wise a business networking lunch, and that will be August 10th at 11:45 at Spring Hill Suites. So there is still space available, but there is limited space. So definitely want to go ahead and register. Registration's still open as of now, right?
It might have closed, but if you contact,
Oh, okay. It was supposed to close, but
we'll let you know.
There might be a few seats left. It's probably already full.
Probably.
Not
But,
bad, y'all. You
if
can't go.
If you would like to, it happens monthly, so you can check out the next one for September.
Yes.
All right, so we have a ribbon cutting to celebrate Rose Costumes change in ownership. So at 4 o'clock on August 20th, we'll be up north at the 288 and that shopping center, celebrating Rose Costumes' new change in ownership.
I went there yesterday to pick up some headpieces for a video we're doing for our event, and it was really fun. I just got to go through everything. I forget every time I go in there. I'm like, oh my god, this place is so awesome. I need to give myself more time.
Yeah,
because you can just peruse through,
just play around.
Yes,
try on different
costumes.
And
I don't take too many selfies, and I didn't yesterday, but I feel like that is like selfie heaven. Like you just want to walk around and just shoot everything. So.
Yes.
I think we should all go on.
And lots of helpful staff.
Yeah. Then we have Lash Up Brow Downs ribbon cutting. That will take place August 24th at 4 o'clock, and they are located off Carroll Boulevard. And again, all of our ribbon cuttings are free to attend, and even if you're not a chamber member, it's a great way just to come welcome a new business and meet some of your fellow chamber members.
Yeah, it's a really easy way to meet people, too.
Yes.
Then we have a Denton Community Job Fair. We did this last year. We're doing it again this year. This one will be on August 28th, starting at 10, and it goes until 3. We are looking for folks who have tables are still available. We're about halfway full. So if you've got, like a couple of positions that you wanted to have filled, it's about $30 to get a table. That covers the cost of lunch and some booking fees. And then, you get how many hours? It's like 5 hours worth of recruiting time.
Yeah.
So we hope to see several hundred people come through the Civic Center. Actually, I should finish that off. It's at the Civic Center on August 28th. And the list of businesses that are currently participating is online. You can find that information if you go to dentonjobfair.com.
Then we have the Wink Connection Power Hour Lunch, which Wink is our Women in Commerce initiative, and this will take place Wednesday, August 29th, starting at 11:30. And the featured speaker will be Rebecca Hardy with Texas Health Resources. It's going to be talking about mental health, lifestyle, and well-being. And the theme for Wink this year is balance. So how fitting for this to be the topic. So the luncheon will be held at Milpa Kitchen. It is still open, and it's only $15 for members. However, non-members can attend as well, non-chamber members. So we will see you at Milpa August 29th. And that was the last announcement.
All right. So before we wrap up, we'd like to go back to the guests and ask our prepared fun question.
Yeah.
So we asked earlier. We actually did prepare our guests this time.
We did. It's really prepared.
So,
you can choose.
Yes. So we have our 2 questions. What was your first job? Or how do you go about dentoning? How do you enjoy dentoning? So let's start with you.
I'm going to choose the second one.
Okay.
All right. Denton. And I enjoy Denton every day because I'm going to throw a plug. I work for Impressions, right? 2 doors down by Denton State Supported Living Center. And every day I get to come here to work, and it's wonderful, especially what people leave in our plants, our potted plants out front. That is my dentoning every day. Yesterday, I'm not exaggerating, yesterday it was a piece of insulation. I don't know where it came from, but yeah,
I want you to be warm.
Yeah, exactly, because it's not warm enough.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I get to do every day, and I consider myself very lucky.
What a wonderful place to work.
It is a great place to work. Thank you.
Beautiful artwork.
Thank you.
And beautiful view of the courthouse.
Thank you. It is every day.
Great.
That's really cool. I like that
All right,
answer.
who's next?
I'll take
Mr. Caleb?
the first question since Connie took the
Okay.
second one.
Chicken.
I want it to be well-rounded. My first job in Denton was at the old movie theater on University. It was the Carmike, which I think is Movie Tavern now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Looked very different back then. So that was my first job in '98, I think.
Okay.
So
That's a cool job, though.
It was a great
Yeah.
job. It was a great job.
have you always been in or around the sort of visual arts in that way?
Well, when I was growing up in high school, I wanted to be an actor or a director or whatever. So absolutely, yeah. Then you take time away from it and you come back. So
Yes.
Yep.
That's perfect. That's like the perfect job. If that's like your career path, like unlimited movies, unlimited pop. I assume you get free popcorn.
You do.
I mean,
Drinks.
unlimited drinks. Like it's
Not
like
bad.
a high school kids
But it's
Mecca.
totally different now because I learned how to put film together, right?
Oh,
They
my
come in the
gosh.
big, cans.
They don't
And
do
that
They don't
anymore.
do that anymore. I think it's just like a
just
disc.
digital.
They,
You're just
they
like
load
hitting
in,
play.
hit and play.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
very different.
man.
So, I mean,
That would have been a cool experience.
Did you
though.
splice film
yes,
together and
that's
everything?
You had to load the trailers. So
And
like
then
this-
it like goes
it
out, and
goes-
everybody's like,
yeah.
"Oh, Caleb,
Yeah,
get it back on there."
I miss film.
I do too.
I miss
Did
film.
it ever catch on fire?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I have so many questions. I'm like,
That'll be
a
next
brain
week's
rat.
show.
Sorry, okay.
Next week's show, Caleb's just gonna have to come back and talk about his time as a
Totally.
as
Yeah,
a movie
I have a lot of
attendant.
questions.
And
Okay,
last
sorry, go
but
ahead.
not least.
Well, the first, of course, I like to talk a lot, so
Yeah.
I'm going to answer both of them.
Okay.
Not either or.
First question is easy.
Okay.
'Cause I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I get to go to work at the campus theater. every
Sure,
day,
yes.
So that's my Dentoning. But for all you old timers out there, my first job was working for Frank and Betty Ann Barrow at the Varsity Shop.
Oh.
Men's
Aw.
clothing, men's and women's clothing.
That's awesome.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
wonderful.
A lot of folks will remember that.
True Dentonite.
That's right.
True
That's
Dentonite.
right.
The whole crew
Oh,
of True
geez.
Dentonites. It's so
I take it they're
wonderful.
family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only people that hired me back then.
Well, thank you very much. Those are great answers.
Yeah, we're so grateful for y'all's time this morning,
you.
too.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
for coming
having
on.
us.
Just in the next 60 days to stay local and get your theater on with dinner and a movie, of course, and
Yes.
drinks.
Yes.
And dessert.
And oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it just keeps going. All right, so I want to thank our guests today for coming in and giving us all the ins and outs of Denton community.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I